From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
I'm James Tully. Shay Ryan watching a warm afternoon and some showers popping up. But first, protests to bring attention to the problems in Cuba continued yesterday in Tampa. A few dozen people lined up along Dale Mabry Highway to demand help for the Cuban people. Protests like these have happened all across Florida for more than a week now. And the White House has started to take action. President Biden ordered the State Department to review whether staff needs to be increased at the U.S. Embassy in Havana. He also wants the department to look into whether money Cuban Americans send to their families would make it there without the regime taking a cut of it. The communist nation is responding to the protests by making a policy change of its own. Passengers flying to Cuba can now bring unlimited supplies of food, medicine, and hygiene products through the end of the year. Protesters say it's a start, but their end goal remains the same, and that's freedom in Cuba. This afternoon, the task force on abandoned black cemeteries here in Florida will meet for the very first time. Task force is made up of 10 people. Their job is to come up with ways to memorialize the people buried in the forgotten cemeteries like Tampa's Zion Cemetery. We'll be watching this meeting and let you know if anything comes out of it. We'll pass it along to you on air and online. A new warning about a scam leading some homeowners to believe they're about to become homeless. Pasco County's tax collector says someone's telling people if they paid their back taxes that they now own their home. It's not true.
If somebody comes and knocking on your door and tells you they now own your home because they paid your back taxes, tell them to get lost.
There's a process to bid on homes with delinquent tax bills, but it can take years before those homes go to auction. Officials say if anyone makes a claim like that on your own home, call the tax collector or the sheriff's office. Tokyo Olympics officially kicks off Friday. Many people are rooting for Olympians with local ties, and that includes Bobby Fink, the first male swimmer from Pinellas County to be on an Olympic team. He's hoping his Florida roots will help give him an edge.
Like the weather around Tokyo is like super humid. And Florida is obviously really humid too. So I think that's a pretty big plus, just that I've been training there my whole life. So I'm trying to look for any advantage I can get right now.
Looking for the silver linings. Fink's first event will be a week from today when he'll compete in the 800-meter freestyle. I don't know, Shay, I think he might be on to something.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we do know that we have plenty of humidity out there again today and a lot of heat to go along with it. Those temps are going to be topping out in the upper 80s to about 90 degrees along the coast. We'll get a good round of showers and storms that move from west to east across the state. And those will temporarily bring the temps down in whatever neighborhoods they impact. But then as they move out, those temps will go right back up. So they won't really start to level off and cool down until we get beyond sunset tonight. So expect another hot and steamy one with about 50% coverage of afternoon and evening storms today. James.
Very good. Thanks, Shay. Get all your news 24/7 on our free streaming news channel. Have a great afternoon.